guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be telling you guys my experience with postpartum depression and anxiety. The point of this video is just for me, one, to be able to open up to you guys and just let you guys know that everything isn't peaches and cream all the time, and it's okay to not be okay. Rather you have postpartum depression and anxiety, or you just have depression and anxiety. I just wanted to talk about it, just to let you guys know that you are not alone. It's postpartum depression. I didn't even realize that I was experiencing it. I kind of just pushed it off, like I just missed my husband, there's a lot going on, that type of stuff. But it's way more than that, and it took me a while just to even come to my senses and realize that this is what I was experiencing, and asking for help and learning ways to cope with it and what helps me feel better, to get better. I'm not really a medicine person, but if you think that that's what you need, do it. Please do it. Do whatever you think is going to make you feel better, because it is a very lonely time, and it's crazy because you can feel like you are surrounded by a bunch of people, that you are super motivated, all the things, and it's just, you just feel empty inside. You just feel really empty inside and just broken overall. So I just want to start it with telling you guys how I felt and what I was experiencing. So in the beginning, like right when my husband left, I was experiencing all these things, and I just thought that it was just, you know, becoming a new mom, as well as missing my husband and readjusting to that. But when I kept feeling like this, I realized that it's something more, and not just me feeling anxious or anxiety over things. So I felt really down, and down to the point where, like, I always just wanted to sleep all the time and just not motivated to do anything. Like, I didn't want to get up and get dressed, and it makes it even harder for me just because I don't have anyone here to help me with Myla, so I have to get up and do things. So I just felt really down, really low, really just spaced out. I didn't want to do anything. I had absolutely no motivation. It's like I was feeling like I didn't want to be around anyone, but also feeling like I wanted to be around people, and also feeling lonely, and it's crazy because in my head I didn't know, you know, what to do to get myself out of it. And I don't think mine luckily wasn't as bad to where I had to, like, I didn't feel like I needed to go to the doctor to get medicine. I went to go and get someone to talk to, and I have, and it's helped me a lot, and I've learned a lot of coping mechanisms to help me deal with it. It's like feeling like you just don't care, like, and that's the depression part. You just feel like you just don't care, and then the anxiety part is just feeling like you care too much. So like, you're on one end, you're feeling like you don't care, you have no motivation for nothing, and then on the other end you feel super anxious, super high wired, worry about everything. I mean, I would be holding Myla and I would be walking in our house per se, and say that there's something on the floor. I'd see that thing on the floor and be like, dang. And then in my head, this is so bad. In my head, I would be like, oh, I could just slip and fall and drop my baby. Like, and it's crazy because, like, yes, as a mom you worry about a lot of things, and as a person you worry about a lot of things, but when it gets to the point where you are over worrying about everything, I think that's when you start to realize that you have a problem, and it's okay to go and ask for help. That is the main point that I want to say for this is, one, it's okay to ask for help, and two, it's okay to feel like you need to talk to someone. I find that it's good to talk to someone. I've talked to a lot of people that have experienced this, just to just to know that I'm not alone, even though I knew that I wasn't alone. And I didn't get to the point where I was thinking horrible thoughts, praise God, but like in the sense of like harming myself or Myla. I didn't have those thoughts, which I'm super grateful for. But I was just super scared that there's something gonna happen to my baby, something gonna happen to me. Then feeling super sad, unmotivated, down, just overall low and down. And it's like that feeling where you just feel physically sick to your stomach. I mean, just that pit in your stomach that just drops to your butt. That's really how it feels. And it's like that all the time. That's the anxiety part for me. I felt that like my stomach would be in knots over nothing all the time. And I mean absolutely nothing. Nothing's going on, nothing's happening, nothing extremely stressful is going on to the point where I need to feel this way. And I just had to come to the realization that it's okay, one, to be feeling like this, and two, to just have these days. It's okay. Now I'm going to tell you guys all the tips that I've learned that helps me get through this. So every morning, that helped me get through this. So every morning I would, starting about a week ago, I would wake up and in my phone I would write 3 things that I'm grateful for in my phone right away. Then I would just go ahead and write out a to-do list on my phone or on a piece of paper, whatever works for you. And as I was going through the day, I would physically check these things off or mark it off in my phone, and it would just help me continue to push through the day and just keep me motivated because I have a list in front of my face. Another thing for me is I'm a very type A person. I really like schedules. It just helps me personally, and I just would write a schedule out for myself every day around Myla's, because I've had Myla on a schedule since she was sleep trained at 4 months, because it just helped me keep my head sane, because I know when certain things are happening and I know when she needs to do certain things. So I would just write out a schedule for myself. So like every nap per se, I'd write my to-do list around that for her, as well as just going for walks. And I work out in the morning because it just helps me to feel better and get that motivation and drive and fire back into myself that I was not experiencing before. I had the fire and then it left me, and when I'm very determined and excited and overall just ready to do something, my motivation is on 1,000. Like, I do it to the best of my ability and I try and push myself past. Like, I get super excited and that helps drive me forward. And so for me, I had to learn, sorry guys, for me I had to learn how to get that fire back, and it did take a while, but doing these steps every single day in my daily life, it helped me to get through it. For a schedule for me, I would say my schedule starts with 1, working out in the morning. I did a morning routine that showed a little bit of it. I work out in the morning, then I do my devotional. I get ready for the day almost every day. I try every day to get out of my pajamas what I slept in at least, because if I don't, then it just helps to bring you down even more. So I would get dressed every day, work out every day, write my 3 things every day, and then throughout the day I will block out a time for schoolwork, and then I will block out a time to go for a walk every day. And this is something that my mom told me to do, because believe it or not, fresh air does wonders a lot of the time. And most of the time while I'm going on a walk with Myla, I have a podcast playing in my phone and just enjoying and breathing in the air. You know, as I'm walking, I'm saying a scripture or praying every day, or maybe listening to a Christian podcast, or just something to lift you up. You have to have something that you get excited for to wake up every morning to do. So for me, it's doing these YouTube videos, 1, because I just want to I've always been passionate about helping any and everyone through anything. It's just a part of who I am. I just enjoy helping people with advice, or just letting you guys know on the experiences that I have been through to help you guys. So yeah, that, just finding something that gives you that burning fire inside of you to help you push forward to do more. Another thing that I was feeling is I would just be not, I had no appetite. Sometimes it sounds really bad, but I just had no motivation to do anything. So like I wouldn't shower. It's really, really bad when I think about it now. Like I just didn't have any motivation to do anything. And then the thief of comparison comes into it. I would feel bad because I felt like I wasn't doing enough for me, for Myla. Just looking at people on social media and comparing myself to them, like, oh, well, they're doing this, they have a baby the same age as mine, and I'm over here not doing anything. And that would pull me down even more. And so I had to unfollow a lot of people, not because they're bad people or I don't like them, just for my well-being, because I was comparing myself to them all the time. And I just had to protect my peace in the sense that I had to unfollow and let go of a lot of people that I enjoyed following, because I just couldn't stop comparing myself in a crippling way. Now I'm okay and I'm better, so I have followed some of those people back, but I just found that sometimes it's okay to unfollow the people that you follow right now because you're comparing yourself to them too much and it's hindering you rather than helping to motivate you to get to where they're at, if that makes any sense. It's okay to take a step back and just breathe and look at your social media list and cleanse yourself of these people for your own well-being. Like I said, it's not anything that they have done or that they're doing. I just found like being super down on myself and crying because I just felt like I wasn't doing what they were doing, so I wasn't doing enough. And I was just so tired of feeling that way, and that was probably the best decision that helped pull me out of it. And yes, I do have days where I'm still struggling through this, but I'm getting so much better, and I'm just so grateful and blessed that all of these things that I've told you guys have helped me push myself through it. Now, like I said, if none of this stuff helps for you, please go to your doctor and ask for help. Please, it's okay. Also, you guys can DM me on DMs. DM me on Instagram and just talk, because I know that when I was going through this, I just wanted someone to talk to so that I felt like I wasn't crazy. This is me telling you guys right now, you're not crazy. It's okay to feel these things. You're not crazy. Feel free to DM me. I'm always here to listen to you guys, always here for you guys to vent to. I really hope that this video helped you guys and you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.